Okay, before you keyboard warriors decide to get up in my comments and start going off about the videos that I've been making, first of all, I'm going to make more, so buckle up. But I am not making generalizations, okay? I'm not saying that all men are terrible and they all just want to sleep around and they all are deadbeats, okay? I am speaking about specific groups of men, and I am also talking to specific groups of women because I have been seeing these behaviors, and it's why the dating pool sucks right now, especially here in America. We are used to being spoiled. We are used to getting what we want. This instant gratification thing is getting out of hand. Women are able to just use men for money, and men are feeling like they're just able to use women for sex. Okay? It's a two-way street. We both need to hold each other accountable. We both need to change our behaviors. It is not just one side is doing certain stuff and the other side isn't doing stuff too. We all are messed up. But because I am a woman, right, and a mother, I feel that it's my job and it's my priority and it's my mission to talk to other women, to uplift other women, to encourage other women. Okay? I have sons, and I may make a couple of videos here and there in reference to men, but like there are enough good high value men out here. I don't know where they are, but there are some out here on the internet. I feel like most of them are tarot readers. Just gonna be real, because the good ones, the real tarot readers who really understand the purpose of tarot and use it the way it's supposed to be used, which is for you to self-reflect and for you to do inner work, working on yourself, shadow work, holding yourself accountable. That's what tarot is really about. It ain't about magic and telling people the future and stuff like that. Like, that's not really the main purpose of tarot. Tarot is really about self-reflection and working on yourself, right? So I have found that a lot of high value men are spiritual. Like, they take their spirituality and working on themselves and holding themselves accountable and loving themselves and caring for themselves very seriously. So you need to go find those people on the internet, fellas. Start following them and start learning how to take better care of yourself and love yourself. Ladies, you need to do the same thing. But I'm hoping that going forward, as I continue to make videos and I continue to put content out there, I really want to uplift and encourage other women. Okay, because I don't feel like we're getting that enough. I feel like a lot of people are out here using their platforms to help women find a man, right? This is what you need to do to get a man. You need to be putting on this type of makeup. You can get wigs from here. You can get makeup from here. You can get on this diet. You can do this routine. And I feel like the goal to do those things, I'm not saying you shouldn't do those things, but the goal should not be, oh, do these things so you can get a man. It should be, do these things to make yourself feel better. Do these things to uplift yourself. Do these things because you love yourself and you want to invest in yourself. And then if love is important to you, you will attract the right person. The right person will come along while you're on this journey of self-discovery, of self-love, of self-healing, okay? But it's this idea that we keep trying to drill in each other's heads about how our lives should be centered around finding and getting a man. It's just, I'm tired of it. Like, that should not be your main focus. I am not in any way saying you shouldn't try to be in a relationship, whether it be with a man or a woman, okay? Because love is love, and you should be with whoever you feel like is going to reciprocate the level of love you give. And I'm going to really be honest with you. I genuinely feel like there's just a certain level of love that women are able to give that I think the only way you're going to receive that is from another woman. Now, I'm not saying it ain't, like I said, some high value men who can't fulfill your needs in terms of how much love you need and compassion and social interaction and things like that. There are men out there who are very in touch with their feminine side and are capable of giving you what you need. But I just feel like it comes more naturally to a woman. It's just easier for women, for us to build community and be there for each other and love one another, whether it be platonic or romantic. So I would really like to encourage women and just everybody in general to work on themselves. Start to love yourself so that you will make better choices. Because Again, my videos are not a generalization. I'm not just saying everybody's terrible and everybody's crappy and, it's the men's fault why the world is the way it is. No, it's everybody's fault. It's the women's fault and it's the man's fault. Like, we both have a hand in why society here in America is the way that it is. Because it's not like this everywhere. Okay? And I'm also not trying to push gender roles or stereotypes or anything like that either. I am just trying to say that I feel like we all need to, if you work on yourself and you learn who you are, you'll learn what your strengths and weaknesses are, right? And so you will attract somebody who has the opposite, brings the opposite things that you would need in order to live a fulfilling and successful life. So if we would just take the time to focus on that, focus on what would make us happy, what our goals are outside of trying to have sex, like, that's another major key, is that we are so pressed to have sex with each other. And it's like, y'all, first of all, the main purpose of sex, because we are animals, is for procreation. The fact that it feels good is a byproduct. Like, that's an added thing. I feel like that's just there so that we would want to have sex. We would want to do it so that we could procreate and keep society going, right? But it's the fact that our society has started to make it such a major thing. It's such a big deal. Like, it's not that deep. Like, it's really not. It's not the most important thing on this earth. There's so many more important things that you could be doing with yourself. Like, sexual energy is creativity. It's creative energy. You could be transmuting that. You could be using it for something else. When you start to get that feeling, like, you could go for a run, you could go for a walk, you could touch yourself, you could decide to write something, paint something. Like, you can transmute that energy towards something else. It doesn't have to be just about that. So I'm going off on a rant now, and I've probably been all over the place, but that's just how my mind works. So if you were able to keep up, thank you so much. And just know that there's going to be more stuff coming. Love you guys. Peace, love, and light.